Hey, what's up, Skins fans? My name's Felix. This is my first video, so I'm gonna set some things clear here. Just so y'all know, I'm 15 years old. I'm proud of that fact. I'm fine with you going against my arguments on what I say, as opposed to my age. I've never been told that I've been 15. People always think I'm in college or high school, as in a senior later in there. But I do have a big favor of the Redskins. So if you're a Cowboys fan, let me hear it. But I'd like to talk recently about the last game we had against the St. Louis Rams. I went to the game myself with my dad and my brother. We had nasty seats. 7 rows from the field. We could see everyone. They're big. It was great. It should have been a great game. And I found out that at the end of the game, looking back at the score, it wasn't that great of a game. Something went wrong. And I don't know. I've been thinking about it. What went wrong? And I've been looking at our past successes and this last game, and why did we lose to the St. Louis Rams? The worst team in the NFL. I'm sorry. Sorry, St. Louis. You're an awful team. But the problem is, not just because we had this many turnovers, we did this, we did that, or the defense was lacking. Our defense did a pretty good job. We held them to, offensive points. All they made was field goals. They had a really stellar performance by their kicker. But the one touchdown they got was off an offensive fumble. If you remember that. That was the very end of the second quarter. It was embarrassing. We were so close. We hold on to the ball. We score a field goal. Instead, we fumble the ball, and they run it all the way back to score a touchdown for their side. Now, as a Skins fan, I was pretty disappointed in the performance that we had. We had lots of, missed opportunities per se. Anytime we get in, past the 40-yard line, we have a field goal we should be able to hit unless Wisham shanks it. And we missed so many of those field goal opportunities. And again, the game was lost by a field goal. 2 points. 2 points. Those 2 points mean so much. And it's really about details. Life's about details. If you remember, the first St. Louis field goal, again, it's 2 points. This makes the whole game in the long run. Hit the pole. That's 2 inches. You know what I'm saying? It was so close. It hit the pole and bounced in. So if we don't let 1 or 2 more yards, if we stay tough for 1 or 2 more yards, we stop that field goal from happening. So we got to make sure we stop it earlier. But I've been complaining enough about this. I'd like to get into the main focus on my opinion of why the Redskins did such a bad job. And my opinion is Campbell didn't pass the ball enough. Not a long pass. How many long passes did we see? How many big passes did we see? 1 or 2. Big passes. I'm not talking about short passes. I'm not talking about draws or anything. I'm talking about real passes. One of them was a connection with Randall L. My boy, 82. That was beautiful. He made a good job and he ran. It was nice. But the thing was, it was so little. We stopped for some reason. Clinton Portis had a heck of a day. It was great. But we do these stupid little side runs. Or Liddell Betts had a horrible day. I'm not blaming on Liddell. He's a great guy overall. But we didn't take advantage of the opportunities that we had. And that killed us in the long run. So I want to make sure that in the future, Redskins fans, we take the opportunity and we make sure that we can do the best we can to pass more. Now, a lot of things contributing to this, but I'd like to see them work in this game. Since Zorn's taken over, he's really worked with Campbell. I think Campbell's a really, really good prospect now. He's doing really nice. If any of you guys were at the game, the moment of the game, I forget his route, like Chevy or something, was a Campbell scramble, 19 yards. Do you remember how many yards they got off that? 9 yards. There's the penalty. You know what I'm saying? There's something wrong here. It's just anytime we get the breaks, we always do something to make sure we don't get those breaks. And St. Louis almost lost the game for themselves. Number 68, giving the fans a hard time. He did something to Springs. I couldn't quite see what happened. And it moved them back 15 yards for unsportsmanlike conduct. Now, they got lucky, and so did he. Otherwise, he'd lose his job. But now I think it's important that the Redskins do something different, obviously, because the way we did the last game against the Rams. Now, this is the funniest thing. When we're at Dallas, I salute you for being one of the best teams in the NFL. When we're at Philly, you're all right. You're not a bad team at all. But when you're at Philly, we're projected to lose. When you're at Dallas, you're definitely projected to lose. And the Redskins, with their back against the wall, fought. With the Rams, when they finally had a percentage of winning, they suck. Excuse me, but they do. They don't uphold their own land. And that's why I think it's time to give the ball to more receivers down the line. Santana Moss has been stellar. Throw to Moss. You don't want to throw to Moss? Throw to Randall L. You don't want to throw to Randall? Throw to Thrash. We have 3 quality receivers who do the job. Yeah, we got rid of Lloyd. We got rid of the guys we don't need. We just need to make sure that we can at least throw the ball. If you're going to give Campbell a chance, let him throw the ball. Portis has done a great job. Portis is the running. It's fine. But there are other plays we had, small running plays or draws or small throws. You got to cut those out and make sure we do the things that we can do. And we got to stop the fumbles. Stop them. You got to hold on. I remember one time when Campbell had the ball, he just kind of ran around, just jump on the ball, just stop it. All you have to do is if you get there, you get 3 points. It's a field goal. Against a team like the Rams, his offense is miserable. And since the Redskins is such a good defense, they have to take into counter that the Redskins offense is what determines the game. And it was. It's going to be like that in the future. Now we got another chance against, I'm trying to think. I think it's Cleveland. Yeah, Cleveland. We're playing the Browns, game 6, at home. If we lose this game, we're done. That's my opinion. We have to be a consistently strong team, because otherwise, when it comes down to the easy parts, we screw up, and that's not something we can do. So yeah, thanks for checking this out. It's my first video again. It's a direct upload, but I hope you guys have a good time, have a good day. Just checking out once in a while, and I'll try to respond to a couple of your videos as much as I can. I'm in high school, so I have a constant workload. It's not that bad. I can live. But thank y'all, and have a good night. Peace.